Hey, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to another Write With Me / open office hours. As always, if you have any questions that you want answered live or to see anything that's going on, just let me know. Hopefully today Notion won't be causing a lot of lag. I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. So today while there's no questions going on, I thought I would work on something different but this week. I feel like I need a break, and so I was like, okay, what could I do? And I was like, well, I did the Write With Me's in November over the Wolf in Red, and I never went back to them after. And so I have like a good chunk of stuff written that I've not actually looked at or evaluated. And so I thought it'd be quite fun to do that, to drunk cloudify it, begin making a plan of action for fixing episode 1, because obviously this is all being handwritten, but I'm using AI to help everything around it. And then maybe fill in some codex details, because this was also written pre-codex details, which is crazy. Hello, Michael. Thank you very much. So yeah, I think. Oh, hello, Cicely. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Have a look at this, because so this was when I wrote it. It was like dictation, so I was just kind of like, it's a non-edited, self-written, so it's not necessarily my best writing, but let's have a look. Hi, Mayuri. How are you doing? As if I've not asked you that, like, an hour ago when we were chatting. Full novel text. Boop. Um, Can you help me analyze the writing style of these scenes? Is there a difference in writing style between red scenes and Bale scenes? Boop. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? Um, okay. Wasn't quite what I meant, but sure. Interesting. Okay. So, for those of you who haven't seen any of this, these books, the story was like a what if Red was bitten by a werewolf and became a werewolf, and she is like part of the pack now, and so she is the wolf in the forest. Um, and it's kind of like following that, and yeah, and then we have Bale, who is not quite a huntsman, but who kind of takes on that role through the story, but starts off as just kind of like your average level 0 NPC. And yeah, it was I'm quite fond of it. I wanted to write it as a serial. But I got 7 chapters in. So I wrote 15,000 words. So that was not bad for a week or so in November. So yeah, I think what I will do is take each chapter at a time and drunk cloudify them. It's probably going to tear into it, which is, you know, my ego is going to get bruised. Yay. But yeah, what projects are you all working on? And if anyone has any questions, please let me know. And I will take a break from this to answer them. Okay, how is that going for you with Ream? I've not actually looked at any platforms yet. It's one of those things I mean to, but I'm like, well, until I've got enough of a story, you know, I just don't end up doing it. How are you finding Ream? Is it working for you? What genre do you write in? Okay, I think that's just an issue with the dictating, but okay, so slow down the pacing here. Cicely says, "Well, you know what I'm working on. I dealt with all your comments, by the way, and now to get the next draft out to the beta readers. Oh, very nice. I hope you enjoy that, and it goes well. And I look forward to seeing what you think of the stuff I sent. You need to give us more time to feel Red's terror. Okay, so yeah, I want to build up. Let me make a boop. So I want to prolong the the pre-chase bit where Red slowly realizes that she's in danger. Oh, Ribbons, and I like it. Hard to get readers, not sure why. It's like, I mean, that just might be like one of those things where you have to kind of like advertise yourself still. Like, it doesn't, like, I guess if people aren't searching for it, I'm not sure. Um, but like I think like with any publishing, you kind of these days you kind of have to build that fan base simultaneously, which gets in the way of the writing. Okay, so prolong the chase bit where she slowly realizes she's in danger. Oh, maybe shorten the beginning. Was something said? Which shows she's not just a plot device running into danger. Oh my god, yeah. So Karen says marketing, I'd rather write. Exactly. Yeah, marketing is my like least favorite thing about writing, about making stuff, about anything. Like if people could just come and like, you know, we can do the trade, that's great. But having to put yourself out there is so awkward. Like, how do you even do it, guys? Yeah. Yeah. Um, um, I mean, that's funny because I don't. Again, it's like the things you remember. I was like, oh, this is good text. And I was like, wait, I wrote this. I now need to see. Like, did I? Oh yeah, no, I did write it. Um, I forgot that I wrote things. Is it Gour? Yeah, bored. Um, The Kate insert him in here bit is obviously a placeholder, but it's jarring as fuck. Forget that. Fix that. Okay, clarify the ending. What is the... Okay, that would be an interesting mix. So Red uses the herbs to, like, fend off the wolf, maybe throws them in his eyes, and, like, that has an impact and, like, hurts, and that's how she's able to get away. Or help. That could make some kind of, like... I could work with that. Okay, so I mean that's just because she's referring back to wood stuff, so I might have to make that clearer. Does the cloak have magical properties? I mean, sure. Oh, very sweet. Okay, right. I can work with this. Um okay, slow down the pacing when she is hurt. More details of physical sensations. Oh, I've one sec. I'm not entirely sure what I'll end up doing with this, but here's a link to the Notion document. It's already in um the description. It's just the same as before, but with a 2 on the end. In case anyone wants to look at my notes to self. I mean, like, there's nothing. I mean, I've kept the prompts that I like, the Drunk Lord prompt there, and like my behind the scenes stuff, but I've not written those in yet, so we'll have to see. I might have to add those codex details in. Is there anything in particular that you guys would like to see? Like, do you want to see me starting to work on edits, or do you want, like, to have a look at how I add codex details to everywhere? Because, like, none of the characters have codex details. Or would you rather see a different part of the workflow? Like, what are you guys, like, what would be beneficial for you guys to see at this moment? Okay, so we see Jan has been sweet on Katerina for ages now. You know, he's talking about her all the time. Blah blah. Anything codex that tracks the story from. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do some codec stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, like, I've not got any kind of tracking at the moment because I didn't need it at the time. But yeah, I can work on some codec stuff. Okay, I've got a lot here. Right. Okay, let's go on cog custom details. Do I maybe have... I think I have a codex relation for species. Let's see. Karen says, is there going to be a global edit feature soon, like being able to update a name? So that is something that's on our to-do list, but because of how many places a name gets mentioned, like in chat, snippets, all the scene summaries, all the places in the book, it's a bit hard to do a control and F over an entire project at once. There are a few other changes that I'm working on for. I'm not working on any of them. There are a few other things that we've got as higher priority, but it is something. Hopefully, as we get more developers and stuff that we can add in. Jay Fedber says, hi Kate, I would like to see edits that fix messy draft 0 handwritten scenes, just correcting the codex style guides and improving overall phrasing. Okay, I mean, like, this is messy draft 0 that we have right here, that I wrote. So yeah, anything that I do as edits to fix this. So I started off with obviously running Drunk Claude through. I could then maybe like try some prompts that like point out like spelling errors or stuff. We can have a look at that. I'll have a think once I've made some codex entries. Personality. Okay, custom details. I might do affiliation. So I want something. Where else? What else would people have affiliations to? I'll just leave it like that for now. What was it called? I can't even remember. Le Ordre. Okay. Details. The FP. All missing details. Affiliation. Wild Wind Pack. Species. Select. Do I have wolf or like a shifter? Yeah. I'll just change that to singular. I'll like neaten all these up after. I'm just gonna copy and paste into the right sections, and then I can like move it around. Wait, I mean, I say that, and then I did this. So, personality, motivations, strengths, weaknesses. Yeah. I mean, how have you guys been? Have you been up to much recently? Boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop. Okay. I mean, I'll kind of put this in. Oh, okay. Corey has sent me a thumbnail for Red. Let me take a look-see. Corey. Oh, nice. Let me download that. And crop. So Corey is saying that this image was done with Gemini Flash. So Red with a werewolf behind her. Yeah, thank you very much, Gemini Flash. That is pretty cool. Okay, I've put some stuff in there. Okay, let's do Bale. Add all missing details. Do I have a human? No, I don't. Oh my god, I need to make a normal, ordinary, box standard, medieval human. Let's get this information. If anyone's wondering how I'm removing all of these bullet points, I'm just doing Shift Tab, and that opens everything up. What I would find actually interesting is Manager. Is how this would work. Like seeing how well I've portrayed them. So that's something I would have to look at and like do an analyzing. Like Joe Federer was saying, like, you know, kind of, yeah. Also, you can very clearly see which chapters are Bale and which are where Red is. Is it the same? Yeah. Bale chapter? Bale chapter. Red. 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 Um, do I have a granny? Okay, I need a new lore entry for witch. Magic users. Humans that have become one with magic. Half human, half magic. They have much longer lives than their counterparts, provided that they have a consistent source of magic available. Oh, maybe the orders like has a witch as well. That would be interesting. I'll have to think that because witchcraft could then be a yeah. Motivation. Right, that'll do for now with that. Yeah, I guess. So I know Angie had a few prompts. Let me have a look. So this is Angie is in Bite Size Booksmith, who's also on YouTube. She had a one-shot editor. Okay, that's more for cleaning up AI prose, so that's not quite what I want. My God, you know when you can't remember what things are. Okay, let's try Sonnet 3.7. Actually, no, I might do thinking. Instructions. So this is like a line edit my god, this is using like really old style. Okay. Edit. Line edit. Okay. Let me as well. I don't know if I'll follow these edits or not, these suggestions. I'm just kind of seeing how things go. And yeah. We can see how everything develops. I'm assuming that the sound, Corey, has been fine since. Like, there's been no issues. Oh, yeah, soon all, yeah. Although, you know, gotta keep it quiet. But yeah, this is like the pre-component. So again, it's a November prompt or like pre-November prompt. Yes, no, I shouldn't jinx it. All right, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we'll make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war, they killed us slowly. But now we'll be the ones who slay. So this prompt is identifying the main parts of the scene, and then it's gonna go through and do things. Little Ajax will stay back, Nesta, secure Helen, protect her. Neo, defend your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Fight through. I'm doing Claude thinking, so we're seeing how it's going. What do you wish for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? And then what I'll do is I'll look at these scenes and be like, okay, is this what I think? Like, is this, do I agree with these changes for like grammar and stuff? Cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now. To kill someone's son, a foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before. My god, it is thinking hard, guys. Putting it to its paces. It's just a boy. What sort of imminent threats does he pose that I cannot avoid? Have I broken Claude? Okay, well, let's look. You can say goodbye to... I have sung in the shower and around the house for many a year. And I am very fortunate that I'm not terrible, because I think my husband would have gone mad by now if um yeah, I have forced myself to be able to sing well enough that I can sing in the shower without people asking me to stop. But then it means I just sing randomly all the time. So apologies, these streams also a bit of karaoke. Um, hashtag Team Sam, yeah. Team Sam, he is like, a superhero. He is a wonderful, wonderful man. Don't tell him I said that. If anyone's wondering, I'm listening to Epic the Musical. It's pretty darn good. Um, See, I like this revised version, but I like mine better. Like it feels more like how a 10-year-old would think. I think this is the kind of case where sometimes over editing completely destroys voice. But yeah. Uh Red locked. Oh, these actions. I think I meant to say looked up. I think that was the speech. Um, I mean, the fact that Granny took the knife here means that doesn't work. Yeah, see, immediately I'm like, yes, these do that telling and do showing, but I don't like them as much. I mean, what do you guys think? I need opinions. I need feedback. I need to talk with someone. Become a meteor. When does the candle become a blaze? And does man become a monster? And now I'm gonna see, has it actually done? Wait, you know what I'm gonna do? Um, I'm just a... Oh, of course, as you may want to do a direct dialogue extract and see if you've already built the character's personalities you've strived for. Yeah. Okay, actually, there are some suggestions I think that I would use. Okay. But yeah, let's try this dialogue pass. together for each character. E.g. red voice, dialogue 1, dialogue 2, grandmother, dialogue 1. I'm choosing GPT Mini, so we'll just see. Now I'm like, did I say that twice? But to be honest, I'm looking at this and yeah, it's okay, so obviously it's not managed to do every single version. I might retry this with a different model. What model should I try? Just do Gemini Flash. Gemini Flash is usually pretty good. Don't I have Gemini Flash 2? Let's try see how Gemma does. You're getting nervous, so do yourself a service. Okay, wow, rude. Okay, Gemma did not work. You can tell a person that you trust them. Okay. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Okay, so Haiku did the best job out of Gemini Flash, GPT-4, O Mini, and Haiku. I always use Haiku 3 over Haiku 3.5 because for the improvement, it wasn't worth the cost. Like, you might as well just use 3 and pay way less. I mean, what I can already see with this dialogue extract is that Red speaks in short sentences. She likes using exclamation marks. I mean, she doesn't choose to, but she exclaims a lot. She doesn't. She like uses a lot of sentence fragments. And grandmother is very much more like asks questions a lot. She's a questioner. It controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we get with open arms. I mean, I kind of feel like I want to say livid. Livid. When you greeted with open arms, I see in your face there is so much guilt inside your heart. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. And I'm just going to do italics. I like that. Um, how do I show when it's like a past conversation? Maybe I'll just do it in italics, but in. Okay. And this is also just me, like, not even doing all the changes from there. You keep or you take the... I can't remember what I was meaning there. Take this and start bundling. Stop. Every year, Granny won the food. Wait until he's asleep. Father never slept, he passed out. And then... not today. Granny, I'm sorry, but... How else are we going to have dinner? Oh, I remember that. Again, as you get like, you start remembering things. This story was it was like the not the full moon, but like the new moon where stuff happened. Like the wolf, the monster loses control on a new moon. Um, I like that. To be fair. Gift I'd like to reply. I knew I had these somewhere. These? This? I think that was meant to have. That is who we're fighting for. No backup, no chance for support, so draw out your sword. Granny's fingers down. Does anyone have any Novelcrafter questions, by the way? Like, again, this is question time. It's just one life to take. Um, um, Practiced precision. You're trying to make it AIE. Pin. I guess it thought I said pen, like the pen, pen, pin. I guess, yeah, pen and pin sounds similar. Oh, uh, so I don't know if you saw when I was doing it, Cicely, but I just, if I go into chat, I just literally typed, please extract all of the dialogue in this scene, group them together for each character, e.g. So. Like it's not a extract as such. There you go. Like there probably are dialogue extraction prompts, but you don't need them. Like you can just use it. Oh, Corey, that's maybe another one we should put into the thing for Saturday. Do you want to add that in while I'm doing this? Yeah, sure, of course. So, recent codex updates. So, this is like so in December, just before Christmas, it was like a Christmas present. We released codex details. So codex details are like we have our description box, but then it gives us more options for organization. Like they're not necessary for AI. Like AI can work with if you're just using like headings and stuff like all my old stuff. But it's a great way for us to like organize for like humans to understand and AI too. But you can kind of like add in like so you can do like drop downs, you can have text, um you can have linking to a codex, and you can see here like the field is read by AI, and it just gives you that like a little bit more control over everything. So if we go into custom details, um yeah, you can see here we can have like text, line, drop down, codex, choose whether you see these, um whether the scope is like the novel series, what codex entries can have that. You can see whether they're always included in AI context, only included in not safe for work prompts, i.e., prompts marked as not safe for work, or never included. And then, like for drop downs, you can change your drop downs. Now, these are really good for like when you're wanting to have something like, if you um say you wanted to have like things emphasized. So I like doing it for voice sheets. That's like my favorite use of the codex details. Like you can still include lots of stuff in the description, but it's another way of seeing things. We also have relations is the new word for like nested entries. So you can see those here as well, but it functions the same as it did before. So that's not new. Um, and we also have some more AI context options. So we have the default include when detected, and that's the normal behavior. We have the always include, which is like what global entries used to be called. Don't include the AI context when detected, as in like if you're writing and you highlight the passage like this passage here, little red won't get detected. But if it's added manually to the scene context or referenced, like mentioned, then it is pulled in or never included at all. So you might use the don't include AI context when detected if you had like an AI-isms text, and you would use that in that sense. Hopefully that explains a few things. Um, I guess for was it Jay Fedber that was talking about like editing and stuff? You could also, I suppose, I could have also done like text replacement prompts. Like I've got my obviously my Catify Dictatify, which is what I used for the majority of like when writing, I would get it to go into sentences with that prompt, which was really simple. Like it was just a matter of like, can you add punctuation? Um, and I could do like some expand or editing, like if I wanted to like do a line edit on something, dialogue sections, continuing the prose, whatever in that way. You're very welcome, H13. Okay. Uh, what's everyone's scurrying about together. much time. Notice I mix lotus in his wine. I quite like that, actually. Remember them. Die I in vain, remember them. Okay, models to recommend. Now, if anyone else has models to recommend, do let me know. I like using Sonnet or Gemini to chat with my characters. They're always what I would recommend. Like Sonnet, like especially the new one, like my god, it goes like it fully embraces the role. I think it all depends on what you're looking for. I would suggest trying out a few models and seeing which gets your character the best from the codex that you provide. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm glad that it's of use. Like I really like it. Like I need to do some more dictation stuff. I yeah, I think with the rest of like Wolf and Red, I will keep doing dictation for that. What modifications have you done? I guess like you probably don't need like the everything about like I don't think there was anything about the story actually in it. But yeah, like you probably don't need anything that's related to this stuff. That's fine. Um Okay, again, this is like where the dictation doesn't quite work. Don't go. Okay. He's still a threat until he's finish it. No. What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind? I want to sort that out. That will do. Remember us, remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus. Sheesh, full of that. Okay, let's say let's go to chat. Are there any hymns sung in medieval Europe that are still popular today. We want that. You were reckless, sentimental at best. Oh, okay, so it's not a medieval origin. Unlike you, every time someone dies, I'm left to deal with this pain. I can only redo the last message, can't I? I'll try new chat. Sing some Novelcrafter tips. Oh my god. Oh, I thought it would show the tip up. Ah. Not the one I wanted. You are limited to default models with our system prompts. You're very welcome. Yeah. How about Ave Maris Stella? Have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine, or a blessing in disguise? What was the ones that... I might just like... good things. That's the wrong chat. She. Red. Okay. She crept towards it. Even in the mist, she can see the. Trying to. Red turned around. Red turned around, blindly trying to see if she could spot the predator. Another rustle. Oh, my back. Not began to. It just emerged. It wasn't. A creature. Like nothing she had ever seen. If they want to get the bag open, you gotta say no, sir. Well, that's a good idea. I think I'll leave the Lord's Prayer in for now, but I will make a note of that. Rivalry, so keep your friends close and your enemies closer. The I like that description. Beneath the slick. Beneath. Unable to breathe in the face of um, living. It isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line. I've been so gracious. Uh, um, okay, so I want to, this is the bit that I want to expand. Okay. I just put a note to myself. Expand this section and like, I don't know. If I did all this, had you just killed my son. But no. You have far too nice, mercy has a price. It's the final crack about to break the ice now. You reveal your name, then you let him live. Unlike you, I got no mercy left to give, 'cause ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Make the tension more. I'll work something out for that. I think it depends on what your overall desire is with the work. Like, I feel like AI makes an excellent alpha reader. It's very good at giving you kind of like the basic premise of like the story and like knowing like beats and like how it should be. I think the issue with AI exclusively as a beta reader is that it don't feel the feels. And so if you're trying like I think a lot of the time when people write it's to share something of like themselves, that kind of like emotional impact. And I think that if you really want to know if it gets them in the feels, you need to ask a human, like the intended audience. On the other hand, like it depends on what you're wanting to do with it. Like if um I would always personally say to at least have some human read it just to make sure it makes sense because I think there is still like a lot of things instinctively within storytelling that humans know when something doesn't work even if they can't explain why it doesn't work or why they're not feeling it. um but I mean there's no I think there's no reason to not use them. I think it's just but that's my personal take on it. I think other people will have other takes, and I think like whichever way works for them, like is great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean it's not quite as short as yeah. It's very like floofy at the moment. I am very fluffy. Just put my headphones back on, but thank you very much. No, I enjoy like my hair is something that because it grows so fast, I enjoy messing around with it. Alfred, thank you. It's just oh yeah, like if it's just for you, oh my god, it's absolutely fine. Like yeah, you don't need a human beta reader or editor or anything. Like if it's just for yourself, then you do what you want. Like you can use AI or yourself for as much or as little of the process as possible, like as you want. Like yeah, God. Um, but yeah, yeah, AI is an amazing alpha reader. I would always say like you might as there's no absolutely no shame in like you might as well put it through the AI to work things out first. Like here I was I got the feedback of the pacing is off like in this middle bit. I'm like, well, I can fix that easily before someone comes. So it's like yeah, no, absolutely. Like these are the kind of things that it's designed for. Okay, we've got 5 more minutes until I'm going to head off. So um, we'll see how things are. Get back home and abandon caution. Wash it away like the blood your hands have known. I know you can dance with fate. Then I know you can soft state. Um, okay, so I feel like when I was writing, like, uh, no matter how far you think you're going, you keep on rowing. Oh, you're very welcome. No matter what, keep moving. You're gonna be dangerous, my friend. For every trick in your domain for it. Treat it like it is the main event. You had to get home, put it all on the line. Let's leave the wind back. We went through so much to get this. Keep the speckles. That doesn't quite make sense. Again, like when you dictate things, like sometimes you're like, what the fuck is all this? Pardon my French. Oh, have an amazing day, Cicely. Um, yeah, I'll see you around. I mean, I'll be heading off in a minute anyway, so uh, the wolf intercepted. Oh, see you, Karen. I'm glad that you got some good information and it helped you out. I think if everyone's heading off, I'll head off now then as well. I think that's a good time. Yeah. But no, thank you for all coming. These are always so much fun, and yeah, I'm really feeling infused, which I think is what I want. So, yeah, we can work some more on this tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. Saturday, we've got a really cool stream. I have a little like thing prepared to show you all that's got like some cool like prompting shortcuts. So yeah, that's gonna be really good. So I will see you all then. Bye.